law while talking about the different types of contracts. And, when there are contracts, or when you say a contract is subsisting, there may be possibilities of default, non-performance of one's obligation or duties under that contract. Previously, we talked about four different agreements that can be practiced under customary law while talking about the different types of contracts. And, when there are contracts, or when you say a contract is subsisting, there may be possibilities of default, non-performance of one's obligation or duties under that contract. So, under customary law, is it actually possible to enforce customary law? Are there remedies in the event that either or one of the parties commits a breach under such arrangement or such agreement? While there exist several remedies under the general form of contract, customarily there is no remedy available for a party who has been aggrieved. So there is no channel for you to come and seek these other remedies available under general contracts. But what is readily available is what we call social taboo, which is like maybe where an aggrieved party lodges a complaint, maybe to family members or to the leadership of that community. Such a thing can be um, um, described as a social taboo, and that can bring about stigmatization. It has other negative effects on such a person because it projects you in the bad light, projects you in a bad light to other members of the society, where it suppresses your freedom. People will not want to associate with you. You're being stigmatized as somebody who does not actually keep to your words. You don't perform your obligations. Is you're not worthy to be entered into any contractual relationship with. Okay. Then there is also another Latin maxim known as restitutio in integrum, which means trying to bring back the parties to where they were enjoying their legal obligations, legal rights, and all that, trying to bring the parties back to status quo. But you know that these agreements are not recorded, they are not in writing, and so it is difficult to enforce such agreements. So, what can happen is trying to bring back the parties where they were existing before they entered into such contractual relationship. But under customary law, it is going to be very difficult to see how you will enforce such agreements. For instance, a situation where you practice or you entered into a barter kind of agreement, you have used your two tubers of yam to exchange for one rubber of rice. Imagine a situation where before you changed your mind, the person who collected the two tubers of yam has already eaten you. So it is going to be a difficult situation to enforce such contracts. Okay, or where you are now making attempts to get back those your products and the person is proving difficult to get them back. It is a difficult process to enforce such customary arrangement. But it is not that we are here to completely discourage you from entering into such agreements, because looking at it, basically it is for convenience. Okay, it is for convenience, like for those who enter into the cooperative financial agreement, who wants to raise specific funds or specific sum of money, but they do not know how to go about it. You have to enter into teamwork with other people who also have similar interests in order to achieve your goal. So such contracts are mainly for convenience, to ease your burden a little bit, to lighten up and look for people who share the same interest, people who share the same concern, form a team with them to actualize your goal. Okay, because even in our local settings, apart from having this practiced in the rural areas, even in urban cities, these financial arrangements are also organized by people. There are people who take it as their own job. They form groups, they create WhatsApp units, then they market it, and then find group of persons who share the same interest, and then they commence fixing the exact price that each individual is going to contribute towards realizing that goal. And then you realize that even in reality, when one person defaults in that process, it affects the whole process. Okay, and there is no means that you will say that, okay, let me go, let we have to drag this person. If the person backs out, the person has backed out. So it is a risky business to actually get into, knowing that where there is a default and you have made your own commitment already, you may stand at the risk of losing almost everything or part of your investment. Okay, we'll see you again. Like we say, it's another day. We have brought you premium legal tips. It is just to educate you, to help you make informed decision, help you live informed life, and get the very best version of yourself. We'll see you again. Bye.